hope we're all having a great day. As you can probably tell, I'm still here in Menorca. Not Menorca. I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm awful. At Harry's house. By the way, if you want to possibly rent this place out for a week or 2 weeks, I'm getting a holiday here, link down below to the website. Go check it out. Beautiful place. And some of you may have seen I've done a video on this place already. Go check that video out so you can have a proper look around. It's beautiful. It's absolutely stunning. But let's get into today's video. So we're going to talk about some of the tactics shippers will use to get you to reduce your price on a job. Now, there's the right way of doing it, there's the wrong way of doing it. I'm going to do a little story about the very wrong way of doing it, a shipper that obviously doesn't know exactly what they're doing. Just need a bit of coffee. I do apologise for the lighting. The sunbeams are coming in at weird angles, and they half illuminate me and then half not, and then you're getting that all. I apologise. So let's get into story time. Now, I think it was a Tuesday. I can't remember exactly. I might have spoke about this on A Week in the Life already, briefly. But job popped up. It was about 140 miles, if I remember correctly. Long wheelbase van. Tuesday, it was getting to about 9:30, sort of, that. Oh, later morning. Not a lot of work pops up in my area. And I thought, I just want to get out on the road now. Get some money behind me. And I threw like 120 at the job. And I know in my area, 120 for 140 miles, that's a win. That job is mine. 99 times out of 100, where I am, I will win that. There's only like 4 other drivers in long wheelbase where I am. So, 5 minutes go past, get the phone call. Think, beautiful, job's on. Pick up the phone. Speaking to a lad. I've never worked for this company before, by the way. They've posted a few times in my area, but we'll go into that in a minute. Anyway, listen, we've only got £100 on the job. Can you do it for £100? And I said, no, I can't go that low. It's 140 miles, crying out loud, long wheelbase. It should be 140 quid. That should be the price. I'm not going, especially in my area. I could go 150, 160 and still be pretty confident I'm going to win that job most of the time. So I said, no, can't do it for 100. He went, well, we've only got £100 on the job. And then stopped talking. I was going to go, oh, okay, then I'll take it. I went, that's nice. My price is 120. That's the lowest I'm going. He went, all right, no worries. I'll give you a call back in 10 minutes. Hung up the phone. And I thought nothing. I thought, I'm not getting that phone call back. If he's only got 100 quid on the job, he's done one or two things. He's trying to do what shippers should do, try and get it for the cheapest they can, so they can make as much profit as possible. No problem with that. That's their jobs. That's what they're trying to do. That's the job of the shipper. We've bought a job, we're selling a job, and we're going to make the difference. So we want to make that margin as big as possible. That's fine. But then there's being just ridiculous. What they should have done, if it's 140 miles, what long wheelbase, they should be pricing that job at 160, 170, 180. Not £100. They obviously don't know what they're doing. To price at that price, they don't have a fucking clue. Anyway. 10 minutes go past, they phone me back. Going, listen, we really only got £100 on this job. Please, I don't think they said please, but like, can you do it for 100 quid? Do us a solid. I said, no. Listen, I might be doing you a solid, but I'm screwing myself. Why would I do something that's going to screw myself? Another job's going to come along for me. I'm willing to wait. I'm not in the position where just because you're throwing a job at me, I'm going to take that job at any price. It's way underpriced. I'm not doing it. So I said, my price is 120. That is it. They went, okay, fair enough. Hung up the phone. I was like, right, well, that's that done. Not getting that job. 10 minutes go past again. I'm bidding on other job, by the way. I'm speaking to other customers of mine. I'm trying to get other work in. I'm getting stuff sorted. 10 minutes go past. They phone me back. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, what do they want now? So they phone me back, and this time they phone me up, and the bloke I'm speaking to, he's being a bit arsey now. It's like, right, well, we offered you 100 quid for the job, we thought that was fair, and I'm thinking to myself, that's really not fair. You've really unpriced that. We'll give you the job for 120. All right, you can have the bloody job for 120, but we're not happy about it. Those were his words, we're not happy about it. And I thought to myself, in that moment, this is just going to be hassle. If something goes wrong, it's hassle. Am I going to get paid on time? if you're going to be an arse about this now for what it is, and you obviously don't know what you're doing, what's it going to be like further down the line when I've got to get paid, or something might go wrong, or I get to the pickup and it's not a long wheelbase, and then there's cancel. I went, listen, mate, if you're going to be like that, I don't want the job. He went, no, we're going to pay you the 120. I went, no, I don't want the job anymore. I'm cancelling my bid. Find someone else to do it, because I'm not waiting around for you to give me work. I'm not like, give me the job. Oh, excuse me. That's not the situation I'm in. There might be other drivers out there that are in that situation, but I'm not in that situation. I'm willing to wait for a better, or work for a shipper that I trust. So I went, no, don't want the job. He got a bit arsey about it. He was like, no. And I was like, no, I'm done. Don't want a job. Hung up the phone. Then they phoned me back 2 minutes later, and this time a lot more apologetic. And said, listen, and I said, no, mate, listen, I really don't want it now. And I said to him, I gave you the opportunity to give it to me at the price I wanted. You've basically been an arse to me. If you think you're going to sell that job for 120 today, when I already knew and I could see on who's nearby, there was no long wheelbase near it. If you think you're going to sell it for 100, 120 today, you're laughing now. All the other drivers are gone. I said, you're going to have to raise your price. Else, I'm not going to do it. And you're going to trouble selling that. And he laughed it off, hung up, boom. I went off and got another job. I think I went to Newmarket, then got a job back to Norwich, or I think it might have been Yarmouth. But anyway, I ended up back in, I didn't travel far from home. So, gets to about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. They phoned me back. And I knew that job wasn't going to sell. Especially at that price. No one was going to touch it, especially in my area. We know the price of the work in our area. There's not many drivers. We all speak. So they eventually end up calling me back. About 3 o'clock, I was in the area. I went, listen, we've still got that job. We haven't been able to sell it. Can you do it for 120? So I said no. Price is 140 now. Now, I know it's a bit of an ask move. He said, but how come? It was 120 earlier, now you're saying it's 140. What are you changing your price for? I said, first of all, because I can, and second of all, because situations change. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon now. If I take that job, I'm not getting home tonight. It's about a 3-hour journey. He said the place closes at 5, so no doubt it's going to be back in my van overnight, which, I'd have to add price to anyway. He went, no, it'll be open. I went, I don't know that, to be honest, and I know worked for you before. Listen, so my price is 140 now. It's the price it should be, because it's the afternoon. I've worked this morning. I've made my money for the day. I'm on good money for the day, The reason I gave you that price because it was first thing in the morning. I wanted a job. I got over work. I don't need to do it for that price anymore. The price is what it should be. It's 140. You got arsey again. I went, listen, it's business. Don't get arsey with me. Business is business. The price has changed. Don't get arsey over business, by the way, people. Business is business. You can get frustrated, annoyed, but when it comes to money, it's just money. It's business. You don't fucking start kicking off at people over business, like I said. So I gave him the price. He went, well, we're not doing it for that. We didn't want to do it for 120. I went, no, you didn't. But nor did I, to be perfectly honest. I didn't want to do it for 100. So he went, all right, no worries, don't worry about it. I went, okay, fine. Went home. That job didn't sell for 2 more days. How pissed off are you if you're that person's customer? You've got them to move a job for you, and they can't move for 3 days as a transport company. Now, the shipper, they've done a few jobs in my areas I've seen popped up. They had one long wheelbase going, it's only about 20 miles, but they wanted 25 quid. There's a minimum price. I don't do anything for less than 40 quid. I've seen some silly jobs they put up and with silly prices that I don't think they quite know what they're doing. I'm not going to name them. I will if they keep being dicks and don't know what they're doing, because it's just wrong. But yeah, that's an example of a shipper trying to reduce the price because they've messed up. I don't think they're actually using a tactic. I just think they don't know what they're doing in that situation. But you will get shippers that will say, listen, we've only got X amount on the job, can you do it for? That's all right if you've overpriced it. If you've overpriced a job and they went, listen, you put, it's a 100-mile job, you put 120, can you do it for 110? That's fair enough. But when it's like, they're really trying to drag you down, don't take on their debts. if it is literally getting silly money, don't reduce the price to anything. I only do jobs for the price that I'm willing to do the job for. If someone says, "Oh, can you drop it?" and I'm like, "No, I'm not willing to do it for that job, that price. I'm not going to reduce my price." I've had a situation before where people have said, "Oh, can you reduce it?" and because I've overpriced, it's fine. You know, I'm like, yes. The whole point of me overpriced was thinking maybe you might do this, and I'll still be in a good situation. I only ever drive and do jobs for the price I'm willing to do it. Because I've had it before, especially when I started, that I took a job for way under the price it should be, and the whole way there I'm kicking my own ass going, why on earth have I done it for this price? It's stupid. So that is a tactic that some shippers will use. At the end of the day, if they're going to want to get cheap, it should go down as a backload, and they should give you backload timescales. If they want it as a hot shot, then it should be the price it's priced. Occasionally you'll see shippers who will put down, will pay same day for right price. Now, they don't tell you what the right price is. They want you to go cheap. That's all right if you're trying to get home and you need that money in your bank account. Fair enough. I don't like it when shippers do that, but then again, it's circumstance. If you is job taking you home, then put the right price. I've done it before because they said I could co-load. I had a job for a regular who says, "Listen, anything you get off me, you can co-load." It's like, fantastic. Phoned them up. They went, "Do it for the right money, for the right price." I went, "Do you mind co-loading?" He went, "No." I went, I think it was 100 miles. It was literally going to the same place going to. I said, "I'll do it for 50 quid. Gets me an extra 50 quid for no extra work." And they went, "Yeah, sure, take it." And I got paid the same day. I think that's the only time I've done a job like that. But I don't really like those tactics. But that's just me personally. So shippers will, and like I said, 99% of shippers are fantastic. They will talk to you, they will agree price with you, they will sort stuff out for you, but you will get the odd one who will be a dick, and he will sometimes try and bully a little bit or say stuff like, "Oh, you know, we've only got..." The best one is they use is, "We've only got X amount on the job." That's not my problem, to be honest. If someone says, "Oh, we've only got this much on the job," I'm like, that's not my problem. Why am I taking on your debt? If you've underpriced the job, why should I suffer for it? I'm not going to. So just be aware of that one. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy the swimming pool, and I think we're off to Mahon today to have a little look around. So I've been the Big Beardy One. You've been awesome. Be safe out there. Have a great day.